And we are back here on the GSMC Football Podcast. And for the final part of the show, we are going to now discuss, we're going to preview tonight's game between the Carolina Panthers, who are 1-7 on the season, going up against the Chicago Bears, who are 2-7 on the season. Yeah, not a great Thursday night matchup. Looks like Tyson Bagent will get the start once again. Also, weird thing, if anybody saw it, well, people definitely saw it, of course. Matt Eberflus in his press conference, he said, Fields is doubtful. He said he's not going to play, but he is doubtful. They're like, why is he listed as doubtful if he's not going to play? But he's like, oh, we'll see what happens, how he progresses in the week. But they said, well, is he going to play? And he's like, no, he's not going to play. It just was like a weird, back and forth exchange that really didn't make any sense. So is he gonna play? He says no. So then why is he doubtful? Well, we got to see if he's gonna, how he, responds this week. It's like, but if he's not gonna play, then just rule him out. But I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. But yeah. So we go to the rankings for these offenses. It's not great. The Bears are 26th in passing yards per game. The Panthers are 21st. Running the ball, that could be key. Bears are 4th. Panthers are 24th. The Bears are 19th in points per game. Panthers are 26th. This is going to be a low-scoring game. Then you look at passing yards. The Panthers are good against the pass. Panthers are good against the pass. They're 3rd. Giving up an average of 193.9 passing yards per game, and the Bears are 25th. So maybe this is a game Bryce Young can get it going. Now, again, here's the key. Panthers are 28th against the run. Bears are good against the run, and they're a good running team. So, that's something to keep an eye on. And then points allowed, the Panthers are 31st, and the Bears are 28th. Tyson Bagent's going to get the start. Bryce Young, obviously, for the Panthers, not having a great year. 8 touchdowns to 7 picks. Adam Thielen's having a very good year. 610 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. It looks like Khalil Herbert might be coming back for the Bears tonight. It looks like he might be, but if not, then it's going to be Deontay Foreman again. I don't really know what to expect from this game. If I'm going to be honest, I really don't. I don't really have much to say on this game. I think this game will be close just because both offenses struggle to score points. However, Bryce Young throwing 2 pick sixes the other day doesn't sit right with me. Right now, the spread, the Bears are favored by 3. Right now, I have the Panthers with the points, but I don't feel confident with it at all. I really don't, because they can't score points. But I feel like, I don't know. I really don't know. I think both teams are going to have turnovers in this game. It's going to be a low-scoring affair. This is not what we were hoping for with this game. You were hoping Bryce Young was having a great year. You're hoping Fields is playing well. And these two teams are going at it, but yeah, I really don't. I don't really see it right now. We're gonna see a low scoring game. You might see a 17-13 game or something, 20 to 17. I don't know. I have no idea. I really don't. But like I said, I have the Panthers, so I need them to cover the spread, 3.5. Yeah, I don't really know. Right now for me, I would take the points. Because I don't know. But then again, the Bears, they blew out the Raiders, who are awful, at home. They were competitive against the Saints. They got blown out by the Chargers. But, they could score a little bit. Panthers, I mean, I don't know. I mean, they went up 14. Believe it or not, like they went up 14-0 against the Dolphins. Like, let's not forget that actually did happen. So I mean, I don't know. This is a game you kind of just like throw a dart at a dartboard and just hope for the best. I really have no idea. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll just have to see how it goes. I don't really know what else to say with this game. Like, this game just like it's not a very enticing game. Now, next Thursday, that's when you get a really good game. You get the Bengals and the Ravens, and get us to that game. Can we switch, or I don't know. It's just not fun. It's not going to be a fun game. I mean, I have Cole Kmet in fantasy, so hopefully he does well. And that's it. I don't have anybody else. No, I don't think I have anybody else from any of these teams. Oh, well, I have the Bears defense tonight in one of my leagues, starting them. So again, that kind of contradicts the Panthers pick. I know. I don't know. Because I feel like a lot of people are going to pick the Bears. But I don't know. For me, like I think the Panthers will keep it close. Like I don't know. Maybe they force Bajan into some turn. Because think about this though, the Bears did commit 5 turnovers. So like, and the Panthers defense, is good against the pass. Bajan threw some picks. Like, that changes the game. So you know what? Maybe the the Panthers defense gets turnovers in good field position, and then they cash in. So that, you know what? That makes me feel confident. But if they let Deontay Foreman and Khalil Herbert run all over them, then it's going to be a long day for them. I don't know. I feel like this should be a close game, but what do I know? I really don't have anything else to say about this game. Yeah, that's really it when it comes to the preview. So we do have some time left in the show here. So obviously tomorrow will be the doubleheader of the shows. We got the football podcast till 12, and then a half hour later we'll have the baseball podcast. I'll have some stuff to talk about with the Yankees, and I got to figure out what else. Because now we're in the off season, so it's like, But we'll actually, we'll talk about the managers that changed teams or got signed. We'll go through all that. So I mean, we'll figure it out. But we're at that point in the season. Well, also they released the top 50 free agents, so we can go over that as well. But yeah, I mean, we're another doubleheader on the way. So make sure to tune in for both shows, of course, with myself. I always appreciate that. And yeah. Yeah, so once again, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. you got the football podcast, and then 12:30 to 1:30 you got the baseball after that. So really looking forward to that. Of course, you have shorts coming out throughout the day. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I mean, week 10 starts off tonight. Great game. So we'll see how it goes. And then obviously tomorrow we'll do our picks and preview all the games for this weekend. And yeah, I mean, season is half over, and it stinks. It really does. But that's what happens. Like, football comes back, you get all excited, and then before you know it, it's over. It stinks when that happens. But it is what it is. Life goes on. We're in the off season now with baseball, so obviously, rumors and things like that are going to come out. But yeah, we're moving right along. And, we'll see how everything plays out with free agency in Major League Baseball, with how the season here in the NFL continues, because, you really never know what's going to happen week to week. You don't. Hey, maybe the Panthers, they put up 30 points against the Bears tonight. You don't know. Maybe this is Bryce Young's coming out party. National TV, Thursday Night Football. Maybe this is, the Bryce Young-Adam Thielen game. 3 touchdowns to Thielen tonight. I don't know. But I still just think how odd it was with Eberflus talking about Fields. Well, listen, Eberflus is not going to be there after this year. That's for sure. I think he's gone. But the other thing is, too, what happens with Fields? Do they give him another chance, or, do they move off of him? Because, he really wasn't playing great. He did put together a couple of nice games, but then he got hurt. Played against the Vikings, gets hurt. So, I don't really know. But, and then you got the Tyson Bagent story. He's shown flashes of, maybe at least being a backup. The touchdowns he threw to Kenneth were nice. But 5 turnovers the Saints got off of them, the Bears. And they only won by 7. That's what makes that still is what angers me, is they only won by 7. Should have been more, but whatever. We'll just have to see. The Panthers, they could force turnovers. They could. I just don't see the Panthers getting blown out tonight. But then again, the Bears' last home game with Bagent starting, they blew out the Raiders. Now, I think the Panthers are better than the Raiders. Well, now it's different because they changed head coaches and whatnot, and they look like a better team. But then again, they beat the Giants. So, I don't think the Panthers will get blown out. But, again, I could be biased just because, I don't want them to, because I'm picking them in my spread pool. But I think the Bears win. I'm going to say they win 17-14. The final score of Super Bowl 42. Let's do that. 17-14, the final score. We'll see. All right, so with that is all the time that we have for today. I thank you guys for watching. Make sure to tune in to the show tomorrow, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. And then the baseball podcast will be after that. So until then, I'm Kenneth Gruenfelder signing off from the GSMC Football Podcast, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. Have a good day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care.